Hey guys, welcome to another session of FFBE Global, and today we're gonna do our Monster Carnival event. So Dragon Quest. I was kind of considering not to even make a video on this because there's gonna be tons of guides out there, but apparently some of you like seeing what I have to offer. So we're gonna do the legend run. I think this is the only one that really needs some kind of strategy. And if you've watched my news video, you would have heard that I said I won't be pulling on this banner. Now I'm kind of considering it just because of the global enhancements, but I'm not quite sure yet. At the moment I haven't yet. So we're gonna go with Mando here. We're gonna go with Dragon Lord for maximum bonus King Mog coins. And here's my team here. So as you can see, I'm gonna bring one carry unit, which is Noctis, and this is my third Noctis, and he doesn't have any pots, I believe. Let me double check. Okay, he has pots on his attack, but everything else is like, pretty much empty. My team here, he's basically gonna be my prime damage dealer. Also choosing Noctis because of his status ailments and his spirit debuff for Dragon Lord with his Thunder Flask. So this guide is very TMR heavy, I have to say. So right off the bat, if you don't have these TMRs or you don't have anything like these, then it's gonna be a bit more difficult. But I don't think it's impossible. I've done these kind of legend runs like this with similar setups without that much TMR. But on my Noctis, swapped 2 Ring of Lucii for some evasion. I have Man Eater. So Dragon Lord is a human. So you want to put on Man Eater. If you've defeated Elnath, put on Man Eater plus. Large Sword Mastery, Awesome Swordsman, Katana Mastery, just to pump up as much attack as possible. And yeah, Cloud Uniform for attack and HP. And just going to show you, yeah, so this is my team again. My Dragon Quest monsters here are not leveled. They're not even really awakened or anything. I usually don't spend resources on units unless I really care about them. So if I had Dragon Lord, I would max it out, deck it out with my magic equipment. But basically I'm gonna go with pod chaining. So these 2 units are equipped with my pod 153, and if you don't have it, then I'm sorry, it's gonna be more difficult again. But this is for AoE chaining, and they don't have to have strong attack. As you can see, I'm kind of gearless, basically gear with as much MP and Bowie knife for dual wield, much MP as possible. This guy in the middle here, he's gonna be Riku's pouch. So Chaos Grenade for breaks and status ailments. Have Growth Egg on him just for fun. And again, as you can see, MP. I got a Killing Machine, which was pretty awesome because I did want him for his TMR, as I mentioned. I also want Liquid Metal Slime, which I haven't gotten yet. Here's the equipment for him. It's kind of again slapped together. Again for MP, Fina's Insignia. We got MP 15%, Croft's Intuition for that all-round 10%, and then we got Spiritual Wrath, 20% Spirit, 15% MP. Hey Pikachu man, welcome to channel. So somehow Pikachu is always the first to come, and loves. Anyways, and then we have Golem here, which I just got today. So again, slapped on some MP because he's level 16. He does need MP. Have Toxic Rain on him, so reward from the Octopus Teacher Trial, and Evil Mag 10% just because he has Bahamut on him, in case I need to chain cap with Bahamut. So that's kind of my strategy, really just going with status ailments, and we'll walk through each round. Again, doing legend is because you get more King Mog trading items per 1 energy, just like a decimal more. Not significant, but I find, at least in legend, you run into more bonus units, and you run into Liquid Metal Slime more often than the Golden Golem, which drops more. So here we go, guys. This is what we're going with. And again, Diablo's on Noctis for Man Eater. Right, let's go. Again, hopefully this is somewhat helpful for people who are not pulling but then still want the King Mog items ASAP. I ran this before with all regular slimes because they're free units, and then 1 Dragon Lord friend. So for this one, for King Slime, he's pretty easy. You can really just kill him with Frizzle. As long as your Dragon Lord friend has about 1,000 plus magic, you should be able to one-shot this. But I don't like to take any risks, so I use Thunder Flask to break his spirit. and then Dragon Lord Kafrizzle, this should one-shot. Hey Dome Man, welcome to channel. Alright, so for Killing Machine, he's just as easy. You can do multiple ways here. I'm gonna use Kafrizzle again, and I'm gonna use Pod Chain and Kafrizzle as the chain cap. So this is what we're gonna do. And again, most of them are susceptible to like status ailments, so you want to bring as much status ailments as possible. And we do have a bonus round here, so perfect. I can show off what you do at Liquid Metal Slime. So for these guys, you want to paralyze them ASAP, especially if you have a weak party like mine. So Noctis, I think they're all paralyzed. Let me double check. Yeah. So yes, they're all paralyzed, and so basically for this turn, I like to use it as like an MP kind of refreshing turn. So I just auto attack with everyone, collect some Esper Orbs, and collect some Limit Burst Crystals. Hey Loves, welcome back. And then Noctis, at this point, because Noctis, again, one of my favorite units in FFBE, even till now, even though he's kind of outdated. And again, this one's not enhanced, so we have Noctis enhancements already. I do have a Noctis with enhancements. Use cover. Recover MP and HP over time. And again, we're just going to auto attack. We have one more turn before the paralysis leaves. So we're going to, you know, take as much, do as much as possible. And Killing Machine has a passive where it double attacks, regular attack. So that's why he attacks so much. If you have dual wield, it attacks 4 times. We're going to use Thunder Flask, and we're also going to use Kaziz. So they're released from their paralysis in the next round here. So that's why I'm gonna take my precautions, and we're gonna kill them off in this round. So we had basically one turn with cover. We covered some MP for everyone, and these guys are weak to lightning. So perfect that Dragon Lord has one AoE move, which is a lightning move. Cost 20 MP, which is not terrible. So Liquid Metal Slime is also a really great place to use cover if you're running Noctis or an MP battery. I'm gonna do that right here, and we're just gonna auto attack single target. And they do have a lot of physical resist, that's why it's doing one damage only. And at this point, Noctis could do whatever, but I'm gonna recover his MP back with Point Warp Jump. And because we do have cover enabled, so really we're gonna get all our HP back, so they're not gonna really be doing much. So this is really a free round. Alright, there you go. Alright, so we do have our summon gauge all filled up, so that's going to be useful, especially for the last round for Dragon Lord himself. So we're going to use Fire Flask again. We're going to try to, actually no, we can switch it up here. We can use Golem's Toxic Rain, and this should paralyze him again. Again, bring status ailments. He's asleep, so right now if he's asleep, don't hit him with a physical attack if you want like a free turn. So again, I'm just going to use cover just for the sake of it. 3 turns sleep, so only use magic attacks if you don't want to wake them up from sleep. But he is susceptible to paralysis, so you could try that out. You could use, again, like Chaos Grenade. You could try to paralyze him. So let me go here. So let me try the Chaos Grenade. Does it paralyze him? And Chaos Grenade is a physical attack, so it would wake him up if it doesn't paralyze him. But it has, you see. So he lost his sleep, and he's now paralyzed. So now we can have just, you know, just regular attack him if you want, but I'm going to try to finish him off while attacking. So we're going to drain him down a bit. We get 3 turns for paralysis, so the next turn we should be fine. Again, this is just buffering up for some MP recovery and also getting our LB gauge. Again, it depends on which monsters you have or which units you have for the LB. Some are useful, some are not. So for example, like Slimes here, theirs is pretty much not that useful. Golems is not that useful either, so we may as well just use it. And we can keep Dragon Lord's Limit Burst, because Dragon Lord's Limit Burst also does status ailments. So a free status ailment without using MP for Dragon Lord himself in the next round. Alright, so now we're on Dragon Lord. So here's the thing, guys. Dragon Lord is not weak to fire, and in fact he's resistant to it. So if you use Kafrizzle, you're gonna be wasting a lot of MP. Kafrizzle won't do that much to him, so we're gonna try to avoid that. So we're gonna use actually Dark Temptation to get his status ailments, get him paralyzed or asleep or something like that. So let's go with Mirage, and we're gonna go with Golem's Mega Flare, and we're also gonna go with Noctis Warp Strike. All right, so here we go. We'll go Mega Flare first. We chain. I'm gonna keep my other slime for now in case he's not paralyzed or asleep, so I can have another chance at him with Chaos Grenade. Nope, paralysis, he's paralyzed, so that's totally fine. So we can actually do Eccentric just to get some LB gauge going. Okay, so we have Noctis's Limit Burst, which is gonna be good. But we also have Point Blank Warp Strike, which I think should be able to kill him. Again, remember, our Noctis does have 2 demon Man-Eaters. Have one from Diablos, and then one from the Man-Eater ability itself. So that's why we're going to do a lot of damage to him. Oh, I think he's dead. So we haven't got a time to use his Limit Burst, but that's fine. So anyway, that's my kind of strategy. Of course, it's not like, you know, 1 turn KO each round, but because Legend does take 40 energy, really, you're going to spend a bit more time on it, but, you know, 3 to 4 runs, depending on what rank you are, you'll be fully out of energy anyways, so I don't mind that myself. And then you can set the game aside and not have to deal with it for a couple hours. So anyways, that's my strategy there. Let me know, guys, in your comments below, what is your strategy? And obviously, you know, if you have Dragon Lord, congrats, because he is pretty good. He is pretty good. I have to take what I said back from what I said in the news, that, you know, they all suck and stuff. But yeah. So also, if you are on Discord, check out our Discord server. Tons of cool guys there, as I'm gonna start promoting these plugs in my videos at the end. And if you're on Twitter, follow on Twitter and subscribe on YouTube. And for those of you watching on YouTube, and thank you guys for coming to the stream, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.